What's up lads, Josh here and welcome back to yet another episode of FIFA 15 Ultimate Team Predictions. This one is going to be a video talking about the biggest transfer news this week, and they are some absolute stunners. But if you guys are looking to buy some coins, do be sure to check the link in the description for UT coins for you, selling for £3 on the Xbox and £4 on the PlayStation. Use the code JG94 to get an additional 5% off of those very cheap coins. But this will be the last video in about 4 days, because I'm going away to Blackpool for a weekend basically, and then the following day when I get back I will resume uploading. So apart from that, let's get straight into this video. Moving on to the first player of this episode, guys, we're going to talk about a really huge transfer bit of news, and it is Falcao potentially to Liverpool on a 12 million loan deal. This is 12 million for 1 year on loan. That is absolutely insane fees, but apparently they're willing to pay that. But now that they're getting another transfer player in this episode, they're pretty much signed Balotelli, and we're going to be covering him later on in this episode. Will they need Falcao and Balotelli and Sturridge and Lambert? I'm not really too sure. I honestly think they should cut their losses now and stay with Balotelli, Sturridge and Lambert. I don't think Falcao is needed personally, but hey ho, they may go for him as well. But last season, of course, he was plagued with injury and it left him out of the World Cup. But last season he played 19 games, scored 11 goals and got 1 assist, so I do think he will be at an 89 rated, slight downgrade. But I am going to give him +0 pace, -1 shooting, -1 passing, -2 dribbling, +0 defending and -1 physical, 4-star weak foot, and of course 4-star skill moves as well. Moving on to the next player, guys, we are going to talk about Edinson Cavani. Now, Arsenal have recently put a bid in of, I think, 35 million, including Giroud, in this transfer for Cavani. Whether he will accept or whether PSG want him to accept and will let him go, that is another story. But last season he played 38 games, scored 20 goals and got 6 assists. A really incredible striker, just what Arsenal need. They've been lacking a striker pretty much since Van Persie left and the days of Thierry Henry. But I'm going to give him an 87 rated Arsenal card. If he if he does go, obviously he will have that Arsenal card. But I'm going to give him -1 pace, +1 shooting, keeping his passing the same at +0, +1 dribbling, +0 defending, and +1 physical, 4-star weak foot, and 3-star skill moves. Moving on to the next player, guys, we are going to talk about Sami Khedira. Now, recently he has said no to a new contract at Real Madrid, basically because they've signed Cruz, they've signed James Rodriguez, and it looks like he might be fighting for his spot too much, and obviously sitting on the bench a little bit too much than he wants, basically. But last season he played 18 games, scored 1 goal, and got 1 assist. He's normally well up there with the 30-40 games, so obviously that has lacked this season, and I think it will lack even more next season after signing so many players. But I think it seems like Arsenal are most likely to sign him, but PSG want him, Man United want him, Chelsea want him, Liverpool want him, pretty much everybody in the Barclays Premier League wants him. But I'm going to give him an 83 rated central defensive mid for Arsenal card, because I think they're leading the race at the moment to sign Sami Khedira. They've been linked with him numerous times this transfer window already, and it just seems to me like it's most likely for that to happen after Ozil happened last year. Maybe he's putting in good words for Khedira, we're not too sure. But I'm going to give him -1 pace, -1 shooting, -1 passing, -3 dribbling, -2 defending, and -2 physical. Shame it's going to be a lot of minuses today, because obviously not had the best of seasons and only playing just under 20 games, so I guess he sort of deserves this downgrade, unfortunately. But 4-star weak foot and 2-star skill moves, and seems like a still fairly decent card. Moving on to another player, guys, that basically wants out of Real Madrid. Him and Khedira was trending throughout the whole day yesterday, basically saying that they want out of Real Madrid. Khedira basically not signing a new contract. Whether he will leave this year or not, we're not too sure. But Di Maria wants out ASAP, and PSG and Manchester United seem to be the leading candidates at the moment. And Man United, I hope they go for a bid, because Di Maria would be the absolute perfect signing. We need a winger. We have done for years. Ever since Ronaldo left, we have been lacking in that department for some time now, and he can also play central mid like he has been a lot this season for Real Madrid. But for last season he played 51 games, scored 11 goals and got 26 assists. That is absolutely incredible amount of assists for this guy, and that is what this guy could bring to Man United, and hopefully get us back to the top where we where we belong. But 87 rated right wing card I'm going to give Di Maria, and hopefully, I just hope it's a Man United badge, but it could be PSG. Those are the two candidates at the moment that are looking most likely. But +0 pace, +3 shooting, +4 passing, +4 dribbling, +11 defending, and +2 physical. That +11 defending is basically because he played central mid a lot this season for Real Madrid, and obviously that's a little bit more of a defensive role, and he's actually getting stuck in, and he seems to be a pretty good centre mid as well. So that is basically the reason for that. But I'm going to keep his weak foot at 2 and skill moves at 4. Moving on to the final player of this episode, guys, we are going to talk about Mario Balotelli, recently transferring over to AC Milan, well, from AC Milan, sorry, to Liverpool. Very, very strange transfer, happened out of the blue, and 16 million is the transfer fee. Very, very cheap, considering, you know, what people are paying for certain players like Rhodes, I think sold for 12 million, Shane Long for 12 million, Balotelli for 16 million. Very, very cheap. Good bargain for Liverpool. Hopefully, you know, he drops the antics and, you know, just starts playing as a mature football player. And obviously, you know, when we do see the good side of him, he can score absolutely tons of goals and could be the perfect replacement for Luis Suarez. But last season, he played 41 games, scored 18 goals and got 8 assists. So really incredible, well, not incredible, I'd say a fairly decent amount of goals for a striker, just what you expect from somebody like Balotelli. But I'm going to give him an 84 rated striker card for Liverpool, of course. -2 pace, -1 shooting, -2 passing, +1 dribbling, -1 defending, and +2 physical, 4-star weak foot, and 4-star skill moves. Thank you guys for watching yet another episode of FIFA 15 Ultimate Team Predictions. This one has been some of the biggest transfer rumours in this transfer window, and of course one completely done deal of Balotelli. But apart from that, guys, I want to thank you guys for watching. I will resume uploading when I get back from Blackpool, probably the day after, because I don't really want to upload the day I get back, or, you know, record or anything. But yeah, apart from that, I will see you guys soon, and take care, and yeah.